It's not a bad thing. That declaration from Police Commissioner Major General Anthony Anderson on the high attrition rate in the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Over 500 policemen and women leave the JCF yearly. But according to Major General Anderson, it's simply a matter of recruiting more officers to fill the gap. TVJ's Kalisha Williams has that story.
Over 500 policemen and women leaving the Jamaica Constabulary Force annually. It has been a hot-button issue for years, but is there reason to worry? Police Commissioner Major General Anthony Anderson says the attrition rate in the police force is not necessarily a bad thing.
Especially if those 500 people are moving into the general economy to take up jobs and do things that are worthwhile and useful.
On Wednesday, the commissioner was quizzed by panelists at a Capri forum at the UA Regional Headquarters about the measures that will be put in place to retain the members of the force. But he stressed that it's a matter of recruiting more persons to fill the gap.
Now, we are working obviously on how do we maintain in an environment we obviously need more police officers. How do we get the delta, the 500 plus what we need, and build up those numbers to sufficient amounts, but also the right sort of things that address some of the issues that are raised. So we are expanding our training capacity.
But what is accounting for the high attrition rate in the first place? Low wages seem to be a pressing issue. The rank and file members of the JCF have been at the bargaining table with the government to get improved wages since 2017. But according to Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang, while the salary is not the best, it's not the only problem plaguing the JCF.
So become contentious because the only thing they can look for in the force is a paycheck. And the time they're spending there to get some time to go advance your CV. Because many of the brightest police officers, you will find they take the time out to get a degree in law, in economics, in logistics, and then they leave because you end up with corporals having 2 degrees. You have a corporal who will have a first degree and a good quality honors degree from UWI, not necessarily from one of our lesser-known universities. Then they get a master's in government or public policy, and they're still a corporal, have to wait maybe 10 years to get promoted.
Dr. Chang says measures will be put in place to reform the JCF while improving safety and security in the country. Kalisha Williams, TVJ News.